No, all good. I made it over somehow. That would be great. Within the next hour. All right. Great, thanks for your help. Cheers. Bye-bye. Have a look at this. I'm no car mechanic, but I definitely don't think that's right. And we're off again. All right. Hello. So I was reading some research on Aero Geek's website that they were talking about hair on different body parts with the arms and the legs and the amount of time you can save over certain distances. There was an article in there about like a Taylor Finney style moustache where that acts as a trip for your lower... No, actually, I wish it was true. I wish this did have a massive aerodynamic advantage. Unfortunately, it's my mate's 40th birthday tonight and it's a 70s themed thing. I guess I can't put this video out now until tomorrow in case he sees this. But anyway, happy birthday, Gord. As you can see from the beginning of the video, I had a bit of a blowout on the way down to Devon with my rear tyre. We were on our way down there for a training camp that I organised with a handful of athletes. And we had a great weekend down in Devon. The Saturday was a bit of a blowout with the rain. We had to change our velo park session to it being a turbo session indoors because the wind was too high. But Saturday the sun came out and the rain came out and the hail, weirdly. But it was a great weekend. And I just wanted to start off by saying thanks to those guys that came on that camp, really. A, for believing in me and trusting me to kind of look after them for the weekend. Secondly, for working so damn hard throughout the whole weekend. But thirdly, also for massively motivating me to kind of get stuck into this weekend. And it has had a big impact on me this week, as you'll see. So my plan this week was to come out the back of 3 weeks really tough university work in terms of marking and smash this week a bit harder than normal. As you know, maybe if you've been watching these videos, I've had a knee problem pretty much for a whole year. One of the biggest successes I've found this week is that there's been 5 or 6 occasions when I've been walking where my left knee hasn't clicked at all. Now, it doesn't hurt when it clicks, and it's been like that for pretty much a year, but it's a big deal for me, the fact that that's improving. There's a definite marked improvement. There's been a few occasions, half a dozen times when I've been walking and I've noticed that it hasn't been clicking, so that's a positive. My plan also was to smash this week a bit harder than the last 3 weeks because it's been chaos at university with marking and things like that. Things are a little bit quieter now because we're in spring break, so my plan was to swim 10k. I've swam just over 10k this week. I've really enjoyed the swim process. It's been a really enjoyable thing. I'm also just kind of getting back into trying to work on some of my technique stuff, particularly my high elbow, right the way to the end of the recovery, just to make sure that my arm's at full extension, but also to try and develop my kick a little bit, just a to help with my rotation a little bit, but also for my body position. Propulsion less so, as we know with swimming. Propulsion is kind of the third thing on the list, with kicking really. So I went out and bought these Aquasphere Alpha fins. because I have the red and black Speedo ones that feel like you've got bricks tied to your feet. Hopefully these will stop giving me cramp and will actually be able to help me with that toe in position. Anyway, we'll see what happens with those. Also just doing a little bit of research on Aquasphere with their recycling stuff actually. It seems that, I was thinking as I unpackage these, that there's a hell of a lot of plastic used in swim stuff, and that's kind of ironic to some extent, being that it's so kind of water motivated. But yeah, it seems that they do some recycling. I do intend to kind of look into that a little bit further and see what companies do some plastic recycling, but it seems that Aquasphere are certainly doing something. So really, to round up this week's video, more of the same next week. I'm going to stick with doing some turbo sessions, I'm going to stick with doing the swim sessions, and I'm going to stick with doing my physio, doing the runner's touch exercises and the bridge exercises to build my glutes and to strengthen my knee. But other than that, everything seems to be kind of working in the right direction, and I'm just enjoying getting back into it for the moment. I've also got this wider angle lens on today. It's a 10 to 20 mil, which I'm not sure if I like it or not. I might have switched back to the 50 mil. I do like the fact that you kind of you can't really see what's in the background with the videos normally. This is kind of a little bit too distracting maybe. Anyway, maybe I'll stick the 50 back on. I hope you all have a good week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button up here. Also have a look at the playlist here for the previous videos. I've got less than 10 weeks now between now and the first race. The aim is just to complete and do a triathlon. It's going to be great fun. Oh, and also my friend Russ also got in touch over Facebook and maybe suggested that we do some relay stuff. He's a really good triathlete. He was suggesting that he might do the run section if I do the swim bike. So more news to come on that possibly. Anyway, have a good week, and I'll see you in week 44.